again, everyone. Welcome back. Today we've got another offering from Stowaway Gourmet, Las Pollos Hermanas. Now, I don't remember and I don't have them in front of me, but I ordered four new rations, ones that I haven't tried from Stowaway Gourmet. And, I've had a pretty good time with these. I think that they're all pretty good. This one is new, though. I believe, at least I think it said new next to the name. I don't know. I could have been goaded in there. Who knows? But it sounded good. A southwestern stew of chicken, hominy, and vegetables, and an aromatic reduction finished with a touch of cream. So I don't know. That sounds pretty darn good to me, and hopefully it does to you. 458 calories, 37 grams of protein. Again, this is freeze dried. We do have looking for a cup and a half of boiling water. Here are some of our nutritional facts if you're interested in those. Ingredients: chicken, hominy, cabbage, really sweet. I've been craving cabbage, and like our store has had cabbage, but it's been really crappy, so I haven't gotten any. So cabbage, onion, tomatillo, cilantro, chicken stock reduction, chicken fat. This sounds great. It does. It sounds awesome. I mean, tomatillo, cilantro. If you don't like cilantro, you might not be into this. I do know a couple of people who have that whole deal where it tastes like soap to them. So I don't know. I'm interested to see what's up with this one. Like I said, new, and I don't know. Ooh, yeah, that's a red boy there. Ooh, smell it. It smells good. Let's add our water, get this thing going. Now again, it only says a cup and a half, so it seems like they just don't recommend as much water as a lot of the other ones we're normally used to. Yeah, we're gonna need more water than what I just put in there for sure. I want to make sure we're scraping down here, getting everything from the sides and the very bottom of the bag, so we don't have any clumps. And you guys at home, if you're just doing these for the first time, I would recommend measuring it out at least the first time until you get a feel for it. I generally have a pretty good feel for things, but you'll see me mess up from time to time and maybe make something a little bit too runny. But there's nothing really wrong with that. Whew. Big strips of chicken in there, maybe just a tad bit more. I think that should do it. I also tend to leave things a little soupy in the beginning because I know that this will tighten up quite a bit in the, maybe 10, 15 minutes that we leave it set. So, yeah, it smells great. I'm looking forward to this one. So we're going to let this set for a little while. Tighten up. As always, usually about 5 or 7 minutes in, I will go back in and just check real quick to make sure that we don't need any more water. So that's my recommendation. Make it just a wee bit soupy, or just measure it out. Measure it out. That's perfectly fine too. But check it. Check it halfway through to make sure, if you don't need any more water. So let's go ahead and let this sit, and we'll come back and get it on the tray. All right, so went ahead and let this do its thing. I did add just a little bit more water. It was definitely thickening up a little bit more than what I would like. So just a splash more to kind of give it a little bit, make it a little bit thinner. So let's go ahead and get this out here and see what the Las Pollos Hermanas is all about. Look at that. That's a fine looking chicken stew. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's dig in. I want to, there's some really nice size chicken pieces in here. Definitely see the cilantro. See if we can get it to focus on one single bite. No, not really. There we go. Oh, look at that. Yeah. That's pretty nice. I will say, just like kind of initially, comes off as a little bit greasy. But then after that first kind of initial bit, you get all those aromatics, all the vegetables. Yeah, there's definitely a healthy bit of cilantro in here as well. So if you don't like cilantro, this is not for you. Look at that. That's just one big piece of chicken. That's great. And the one kind of problem about doing freeze-dried chicken is that obviously you're drying it out, but you get that taste where it's just like, man, this just tastes like the Sahara Desert. But honestly, this reconstitutes up very nicely. And you don't really get that, oh man, dry chicken. No, it doesn't. It doesn't really feel dry at all or taste dry at all. Tomatoey, a little bit of spice, not a lot. I don't think it really called out the specific spices, did it? No, it just says spices. Certainly some cumin in there. But man, that cilantro just cuts through like a knife, which I love. I love cilantro. It is so good. Man, it'd be cool if this had some beans in it. I don't know why. This is pretty perfect the way it is for me, but yeah, some beans, some black beans or something, or some pintos. I just think that would be kind of nice in there. Yeah, not needed, but I think it would just be nice. But yeah, man, I could eat this entire thing. And hot sauce, you could. I think it's adequately, seasoned, flavored to where you don't really need the hot sauce. Because I'll tell you, one thing about hot sauce is sometimes I'm not adding it in for heat. Sometimes literally I'm just adding it in to bring flavor, to bring like a different dimension to a dish that just doesn't have it. In that vinegar and those peppers, it just sort of brings something else out in a dish. But this really doesn't need it. But if you did want to kick it up a notch, you certainly could get it a little bit more spicy. But it's perfectly fine, It's really nicely balanced onions and all the aromatics. And what did we say? What's this? Hominy? Yeah, hominy. And when they say a touch of cream, they mean a touch of cream. You know what else I want? I want some sour cream. I want some sour cream to just honestly, no, you know what I want? I want a couple of corn tortillas, a little bit warmed up, this in there, a little bit of sour cream, maybe some cheese on top. Give me chicken taco. But I mean, alone as it sits, this is a very, very nice meal. It is so much better than most things that are out there. It's been some time, but, well, I'd really have to look back at the menus again. But we've had stuff like Mexican chicken stew, chicken burrito bowl, Southwest beef and black bean, beef taco. So there have been Mexican menus in US MREs, right? And I think the chicken burrito bowl is pretty darn good. And a lot of people like that. But this is like, it is like a real dish. You know, whereas chicken burrito bowl is like, yeah, that's sure, that's Mexican. Yeah, that's cool. This actually tastes like something I would legitimately like throw all this stuff in a crock pot and let it simmer all day, which is exactly what I did last week. Literally, I made this almost exact thing last week in a crock pot and made little tacos. That's why I'm thinking back. I'm thinking back about my tacos. But this is really, really good. Las Pollos Hermanas. I would definitely recommend this. And if you go over to Stowaway.gourmet.com, they did have this on sale. So this is like $12.95. I mean, normally most of their menus run like $15.95 or so. But, you know, go pick up a few of these. They really focus on flavor, which I think is very neat. And there's a lot. This is a lot of food, too. What do we say calories? You know, 458. 458 is a good pack. And was it 37 grams of protein? You know, this is very nice. I would love to have this on trail. So anyway, folks, hopefully you enjoyed. I'm going to stop rambling here. But please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I definitely appreciate all of you subscribers are awesome. So thank you very much for doing what you do. You know, pressing the button. It's really nice. If you want notifications, you got to make sure to hit the bell though, because YouTube doesn't just let you know unless you hit the bell. And that's it. So we will catch you on the next one. See ya.